What's up, guys? Mike here. Today we are going to go over an asset class that I think is definitely worth investing in, and that is, of course, none other than cryptocurrency. I do believe that you should be definitely diversified in different assets such as stocks, bonds, and also cryptocurrency. And especially when you make money, you should be moving all that money into something that is extremely valuable. And finally, that is, of course, none other than real estate. You should be moving all your profits from stocks, from bonds, from crypto to something that will be long term and everlasting and will bring constant cash flow, and that is, of course, real estate. But in this video, we are not going to be going over real estate. We're actually going to be going over cryptocurrency as an asset. And the two coins that I truly believe in is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, I have my own reasoning. I'm sure a lot of you guys have your own reasoning as to why you should be investing in other alternative coins. But to me, I feel like those alternative coins do not have a real future. And the only coins that I believe have true asset value, true meaning, true reality of where cryptocurrency is going to be headed is only Bitcoin and Ethereum. And the main reason why I choose Bitcoin is because it does have a limit. There's only so many coins made, and it is not going to be made more. So value of Bitcoin will constantly go up as more people are buying it, more people will trade it to each other. And of course, it will definitely get to a point where the money, the flow of currency will be stable and it won't constantly go up and down so radically, right? And of course, the other one, a hedge to Bitcoin, is Ethereum, right? So pretty much your backup if Bitcoin goes down is Ethereum. That's why I feel strongly Ethereum is another coin definitely worth investing. And right now, the market has pretty much finally realized that cryptocurrency is here to stay. They pretty much welcomed it to the market, and of course that was with the Coinbase IPO. Once that Coinbase IPO came and was welcomed to the market, that's when you guys should realize cryptocurrency is here to stay, because the market has already accepted it. They already allow it to be traded as an IPO, as a stock, and that was something that really is going to push the market towards currency. It's going to push the future into cryptocurrency. Now, it might not be Bitcoin, it might not be Ethereum, but I'm sure that cryptocurrency is the future. I definitely believe that all money will be traded in pretty much virtual. I think cash and paper money and coins will soon disappear and cease to exist, and everything will be traded in the exchange of virtual money. So pretty much right now, I'm sure you guys have seen Square, Cash App. These all are pretty much companies that are bringing virtual changes, right? Like with Venmo, PayPal, these are all virtual money. You don't really touch this money. It just goes into your account and then it gets transferred to one account to another. This is what's going to be the future, and cryptocurrency is going to be that introduction rate, and it might not be something that is going to be everlasting. It could change, and the government definitely is going to be regulating it. They just announced the U.S. Treasury is looking into some insecurities, that there was some cryptocurrency fraudulent transactions going on, some illegal activities was going on, and I think we are definitely going to move away from cash money, paper money, into virtual money. But it has to be stable and it has to be regulated, right? I know you guys feel like, well, that's the whole point of crypto, the whole point of Bitcoin, that it is not regulated. But non-regulated money is not something you could always rely on, right? There's nothing backing it up, really. There's nothing that is showing that it is really an accepted value to everyone yet. There has to be something standing behind it, something that is going to say, okay, this is real money now. This is something that's going to be welcomed by everybody, right? Right now, it is not welcomed by everyone, but I think something will be created, or there will be some regulations done where this asset class will be accepted finally by the government. Now, in this video, we're going to go over how or where I think it is a good price to get into Bitcoin, whether you want to do it long term or you just want to trade it. I think it is worth getting into Bitcoin on this nice major dip we just had because of the US regulatory. They just announcing some security fraud going on, fraudulent transactions, and they are looking into it. That's what caused a massive sell-off today on Saturday. So pretty much this is what we're gonna go. I'm gonna show you guys where I feel like is a good price to start trading. This is where I am going to be trading cryptocurrency, my Bitcoin, and I highly recommend you guys waiting. You guys might be impatient and you want to jump in. Feel free to do so. That is all up to you. It is your risk. It is your management you need to consider when you are trading cryptocurrency. You have to be able to manage your own risk, but there are certain levels that I feel like it is this level that I feel like it's going to be a nice dip to buy in, and this is where I feel safe to buy in and wait for it to go up and then sell at that certain price. So with that said, guys, let's waste no further time. Make sure you always smash that like button, hit subscribe, check out my Patreon page. I'd be happy to trade with you guys and come trade with our team members. Anyways, guys, with that said, let's begin. Yeah. Guys, sorry for the huge long introduction this time, but I think right now we have a huge opportunity with the Bitcoin just dumping this hard today, that right now would be a great opportunity to buying the dip. Now, if you're going to be trading it, or if you believe in long term, I suggest waiting a little bit. I think right now it's a little high. 55,000 might be a little high. I think you should wait around 52,000. That's where I think it might be a definite good area to get in. The past few hours, it has dumped pretty hard to around 49,000. And now it's climbing right back up to like 50,000, 55,000, right? But I think it's best to wait a little bit. Tomorrow we might see a little dump coming, and I think if you get it to around $52,000 or below, might be definitely a good spot to start trading and building your position in. That is where I'm going to be trading it. I feel like 52,000 is a very good, solid position. Every time it gets around this zone, the past 3 months actually, it has definitely recovered nicely. It has gone right back up. So right now I think it's a little bit pricey waiting for it to around 55, 54,000. I would wait for around the 52,000. Even 53 isn't too bad to start building your position, but I'm personally going to wait around the 52,000 ish area to start building my position and trade it. I have traded this stock, currency, if you want to call it, several times, and I believe personally that crypto is here to stay. Bitcoin definitely is one of those that has a huge future, and I think it's worth as an asset class to get in it. And now it is going to be definitely up to you how much you want to put in. I wouldn't diversify personally myself more than 10% of my asset into cryptocurrency. That's where I feel like it is the limit. I'm definitely more of a long-term stocks believer. I do trade a lot of stocks, but I have a huge position for long terms that I definitely believe in. And right now, as you can see, it is definitely on a nice bullish uptrend. It is nicely going on. There is some few dips here and there, but it is nicely going up, which is fantastic. If you're going to be trading really short, you might want to consider doing that. If you guys want to get a $10 credit to Coinbase, check out the link in the description box below. I do have a link to that if you guys want to join Coinbase, especially with the IPO going on. I think Coinbase is going to be making some nice amounts of money as the price of Bitcoin is definitely fluctuating. So Coinbase is going to be having some numerous amounts of revenue to report in their Q2 balance sheet. As long as, of course, Bitcoin doesn't crash big time, right? But they should announce some huge amount of cash flow in their balance sheet for Q2. Q1 was phenomenal. That's pretty much what really made their price start out so freaking high. But anyways, let's move on to Ethereum. Bitcoin is definitely one of those coins that I strongly believe in. Dogecoin, I just do not believe in this garbage. All right, this is garbage. To me, this coin, I don't know if you guys know the history behind this or how it all was started. It was started pretty much as a coin of a joke, right? So the creator of this started this coin for a joke purpose, but somehow it turned out to be something people wanted to get in, they wanted to invest in, and that's because there was no one pushing it behind it, right? They all understood this was a coin as a joke. It is a dog on it. It makes it much more hilarious to touch it and get into it. And it's really, really relatively cheap. And that's why a lot of people like it. But there is no future in this coin, right? This coin makes millions and millions and millions of copies of more Dogecoins every single day, right? So so it would take literally billions and billions and billions of dollars to move this to $1, right? So don't expect it to easily be moving up to $1. It has a higher chance of moving back down to 6-7 cents than it has the odds of going to $1. I understand right now it went up dramatically to around 48 cents even. That was a crazy push, but that mostly was because of the Coinbase IPO. It has started to definitely cool down, right? Coinbase went IPO in April 14, and it just went up, and now it's cooling back down. Why? Because the hype of the Coinbase IPO is going down, all right? Dogecoin does not have a real future. Why? Because it is constantly printing more and more Dogecoins. So it is literally almost makes it impossible for this to ever hit $1 because it requires so much billions of dollars, so many hedge funds, so many banks and corporations. They need to put money into this coin to make it go up to $1 or more. So the odds of this hitting $1 could take a years or several years, right? Could take a few years to get there because with just retail people buying into it. It would require a lot of hedge funds, a lot of companies actually accepting Dogecoin as a type of money like they do now with Bitcoin, like Tesla accepts Bitcoin as a purchase for a car. It would take a lot of corporations to accept Dogecoin to finally make it move up to $1. Until then, it is more likely to go down than up. So be careful if you're investing in Dogecoin. The odds of you making money is a lot less when you're buying it at the top here than when you're buying it at the bottom, because it just takes a lot of money to move this coin to $1. All right, guys, moving to Ethereum. Ticker symbol, of course, is ETH, not ETC, Ethereum Classic, but Ethereum itself. And I think if you're going to be trading this one or getting into this, I think 1800 is a nice price to start getting in and building your position. To me, anything higher is a little bit expensive, but 1800 is definitely somewhere where I feel is something I would not mind putting my money into it, right? 1800 is relatively stable. It was around 2500 right before the huge dump today. And the good part is it didn't even dump too bad, at least not this one. So if you want to trade Ethereum, 1800, even 1900 wouldn't be too bad of a position to start building and getting into, right? Right now, it's just trading up and then a little bit sideways, but be a patient investor, right? And being an investor takes a lot of patience. You need to have that patience, right? Sometimes it requires a couple weeks, days, more, maybe even a few months, right? And being a patient investor will give you a lot of rewards long term. And that is why I think Ethereum hitting 1800 is definitely possible. Bitcoin going back to around 52,000 is definitely possible. And that's where I would feel relatively safe putting my money in it and trading it and even holding it for long term, right? I do believe Bitcoin has a huge future. I am very bullish on it, and I think it is definitely an asset class you guys should be looking into and maybe even investing in. Thanks again for watching my video. As always, make sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so YouTube could alert you when my next video comes out. Also, guys, feel free to add me on Instagram. I pretty much post there dailies. I post some buys and sell there, but most of that is going to be done on the Patreon page, so be sure to check us out there and trade with us there. But anyways, leave a comment below. Let me know what other questions you might have, or if you have a certain video you'd like me to talk about, leave a comment below and let me know, and I'd be happy to help you guys out or do my next video on that topic you are talking about. Anyways, guys, make sure to check out the promotion going on right now with WeBull, where they are giving 4 free stocks, 2 when you sign up to use their platform, and 2 more when you make a deposit of $100 or more. WeBull will give you 4 stocks for free, and 2 of those will be valued from $8 all the way up to $1,000 $600. Check the link in the description box below if you want another free stock. Of course, we have FirstTrade, gives out pretty good stocks. Check that one out. And finally, we have Robinhood, where you can trade cryptocurrency, and WeBull for free on those apps. And Robinhood is also giving a free stock. Check the link in the description box below for all of those. Thanks again for watching my video, and until next time, make money with Mike.